viewers, you are welcome back to Kamp Television, and you are on the Showtime with Vero. Today, I have a very important information that you just have to stay tuned because it's very important to you, your friend, a member of your family, somebody you may know. Viewers, as you know, everybody is entitled to medical care, no matter your background, no matter where you come from. But still, a large group of people don't have the access to this. Viewers, that is what Doctors of the World stands for. I have the privilege to have with me right here in the studio Doctors of the World, and I will allow them to introduce themselves to you.
Good day, everybody. I'm very happy that you're all watching this program today. I'm Carola Leering from Doctors of the World, and I'm very privileged to be here with Veronica and my colleague in the studio. I'm from Doctors of the World. Since 3 years I'm working for them as an outreach coordinator. That means that I am organizing moments of introduction for people about their rights concerning access to health. And I'm doing my work with a lot of passion because I believe in our mission. Everybody has the right to medical care. It's not a privilege, it's a human right. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Veronica, for inviting us for this interview. My name is Rosa Watcher, and I'm had the opportunity to do my internship at the Doctors van de Wereld, Doctors of the World, for my studies global health, and I'm very happy to be able to contribute as well to this project, the access to healthcare.
I think let me go straight to Carola. Can you explain what exactly Doctors van de World do?
Yes. Well, actually, Doctors van de Wereld is a part of a big international organization called Médecins du Monde. And this organization is located in Paris. That's the head office, but we have 14 departments worldwide. Like one department in Holland, one in Spain, one in Germany, etc., etc. And each department has its own projects. And Doctors of the World in the Netherlands, we have 3 projects, and one of the 3 projects is called Zorgrecht. And Zorgrecht is a specific project which is focused on people who don't have a legal residence permit.
You mean undocumented people?
Yes, I mean undocumented people, exactly.
Okay.
We have found out that unless the fact that it's a human right to have access to medical care, still people which are undocumented don't have easy access or don't at all have access to the medical system. And you could see Doctors of the World of the Netherlands, Doctors van de Wereld, we are like a mediator between them and between the medical professionals of our system.
Okay.
We don't give ourselves medical treatment, but we can advise on medical treatment, and we can forward to people to, for example, a huisarts, which is also called a family doctor or general practitioner. Because a general practitioner plays a central role in our healthcare system in the Netherlands. Everything goes through her or through him. If you are feeling ill, you should go to your family doctor. But first of all, you should inscribe yourself with a family doctor which lives in the same neighborhood. So it's easy for you to go to her or to him. Or if you are so ill that you need to stay at home, it's easy for the doctor to come at your place. And be sure, it's like this, the doctors, all the information you give them is treated confidential. It's by law, it's arranged like that.
So you are standing for people, undocumented people, to help them to get the medical care. And how do you arrange that?
Well, for example, when we have a lot of people which are undocumented, but they don't know the regulations and the paths, the ways how to come in medical care. Especially within the migrant communities, it's very important that people give information to each other. So many times, like one time there came women in our office, and was a friend of her who told her that we existed. And she was pregnant. And for pregnant women, a lot of things, even if they are undocumented, are arranged in the Netherlands.
Even without the papers?
Without the papers.
Okay.
But many women don't know that. So, of course, first of all, when they come to our office, we can advise them, okay, I should inscribe yourself at that and that family doctor, because he or she lives in your same neighborhood. We know there are doctors which are very reluctant and giving problems when you want to inscribe yourself because you are not documented. But we know also doctors who are more positive and easy, because legally wise, every doctor has the obligation to inscribe you with papers or without papers. But the problem is when the doctor's office is full, then he can refuse somebody. But the problem is that when you're undocumented, you feel already not secure, you're not in a strong position. So if you feel that the assistant of the family doctor is going to refuse you or doing reluctant, you don't always feel yourself so strong and to stand up for your right.
So are you saying you can just walk to the house doctor if you don't have insurance and you are sick, and the house doctor is obliged to take you in and take care of you?
Yes, formally it's like that, unless when the practice is full already. So it means every family doctor has an amount of, let's say, I'm just guessing now, 30 patients or 50 patients. So when you are the 51st patient, then they can say formally you're not allowed. But many times they refuse, because as soon as you declare I have no documents, they start to make trouble. But that's also because a lot of doctors and their assistants, they don't know yet that there is a special fund in the Netherlands.
Okay, so that even the house doctors themselves,
yes,
some of them don't know that doctors of the world, you are there and there's an organization that they can always go and take their money if they take care of somebody who is undocumented. Am I right?
You're completely right. And that's also our mission. One side of our mission is to inform our clients about the existence and about of Doctors of the World and how we can help them, but also about their rights and their access possibilities towards health. That's one. But secondly, we are also having contact with a lot of professional organizations to which doctors are acquainted, to inform them about all the rules and the laws concerning access to health for undocumented people.
So if I'm
even hospitals,
even also in the hospitals. Okay, so I'm sick, I'm undocumented. In fact, it's very serious. I will not feel really safe to just walk into the doctor's office. So the best thing is to come to Doctors of the World, and then you can help me to register me at a house doctor, or if I have to go to the hospital, then I can do that through you.
Yes, but even not through us, but through yourself. But in certain situations, people don't feel strong enough to do that. But you can even call us in case that you're really sick, that you are not able to transport yourself from your home to our office. You can also call us, and we can talk with you. And we can, or maybe you want somebody else to call for you because you are so sick, and we can see what we can do. Maybe we can call a couple of huisartsen, family doctors, or we can even call a hospital, because and I need to add something to my information. You have, of course, medical care is done by professionals, and professionals need to earn their money also. So of course, in the first moment, they will always try to negotiate with the clients, also the undocumented clients, what the possibility in payment.
Yes,
are.
that was my next
Yes.
question. Yeah.
So sometimes if you say like, okay, I earn a bit of money, they will ask you to pay 25% or maybe to arrange a special payment declaration. Every month you pay 10 euros. But if you can really prove that you're not in the situation to have a job, then they can get a reimbursement for the consult by the special fund called the Dutch Health Institute.
Okay, because if I don't have the papers,
Yes.
I can't work. And if
Yes.
I can't work, I don't have the money.
Yes.
And that is also possible to be arranged.
Yes,
through your
that's possible
organization.
to arrange when they have the possibility to work. Some people, they say, okay, I have some money and they still contribute a bit, but there are also people who have no possibility to work, and then the doctor is going to make the invoice, and he has to send it to the Dutch Health Institute, and they will reimburse 80% of the money. So not 100%. So there are very kind doctors who say, okay, we leave the 20%. There are some other doctors who still ask the client, can you pay me the 20% of the total invoice? But still, for that, you can try to negotiate as well.
And how safe is it? Because is the organization not have any links with the police?
No, not at all.
Or
We
the
are non-government.
IND? Because how secured is the person just coming right into your office and say, I'm sick, I don't have the papers? Yeah.
Yes, I understand
It's
your
yeah.
question completely.
How can
Yeah.
you really assure that it's okay to come? We are not going to call the police. We are not going to nothing to do with IND, and we are just there because you have the right for medical care.
Yes, well, I understand your question completely.
Yeah.
And of course, always it is a matter of trust.
Mhm.
But I have to say that doctors, when they finish their study, they have to sign a special paper in which they promise all the information of the persons, of their patients, are private. You have to ask and confidential, you have to ask your client if you want to share the information, if he or she agrees, and then she or he is signing.
Okay.
So that's the regulation in Holland.
So how do you really help the undocumented people when it comes to the
Office.
yeah?
Yes. Well, we have different ways. First of all, we have special consulting hours at 2 locations in Amsterdam. One at the Nieuwe Heergracht, which is close by the Waterlooplein, and the other one is Hoogoord, which is in the Belmer.
Okay, you have an office in the Belmont.
Yes, it's part of a
Okay.
small a small house called Stap Verder, which is created by the Diaconie. We are renting there 1 room for consultation hours. We also, so that's on Monday and Thursdays.
You need appointment to come
No,
there?
you don't need appointment. You can just go there. If you look at the website, you will also see the time. On Monday in Hoogoord, it's from 10 until 1. And on Thursday, it's also from 10 until 1.
Same.
Okay.
And in the center of Amsterdam, Nieuwe Herengracht, close by Waterlooplein, it's from 10 to 12. Then in Den Haag, we also have 3 locations.
So you are everywhere.
Yes. Yes.
Good.
And then we should not forget the Zorgbus.
Yes.
We
What
have a
is that?
wonderful bus we have.
Okay.
So we call it the consultation hours on wheels. Because people don't have to come to us, we are coming to the people.
And where can we find this bus?
Yes, well, we have a structure because you have the bed, bad and brood locations, which are the locations where people who have been in procedure, but they have been kicked out, to say it like that.
Okay.
But they still have a place where they can stay overnight and where they can have food. So you have to be there around 10, I think, but this is guessing. Then you sleep over the night, then the next morning you get your breakfast and you go out at 10, something like that. Yeah? So these places are known to us. So we are going there with the bus. We try to tell them before that we are coming. So if you have a problem, you can prepare your questions, which is very important. Because the time to see the person on the bus is short. Then I have to say, all the persons which are working on the bus are medical professionals, but they're working on voluntary basis. So they don't get paid. And we have one coordinator, my colleague, Annette. She coordinates the whole schedule of who is coming at what time and which days, who is coming to work at the bus. As I said, we are mediators. So we can give information, we can give advice, but really treatment, that needs to be done by the family doctor or in a hospital. We have, next to these consulting hours, we also give outreach presentation, education on the subject of health and access to health in various locations, like churches, like mosques, like community houses, and other places from which we know undocumented people are coming. So we are going to give a presentation there with a PowerPoint presentation. We give some leaflets, and then we are telling about, for example, how you have access to health, but also we are treating health issues like high blood pressure or like pregnancy, and we are explaining a lot of things which concerns undocumented people, and we invite everybody to come there.
It's so interesting. And why have you not come out all this time? Carola, where can we find doctors of the world? Where are you?
Yes, well, I need to be said that our office in the Netherlands is small. Like we have a big building in Paris, we have a big building in London.
Now we are here.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
where can we find you here in Amsterdam?
Well, as I said, we have the consulting hours, but if you want to discuss a particular issue with us, like a collaboration, like even in schools it can be interested, we're coming to tell something to the children. We would like to share our information on festivals. So, or maybe you have a specific Ghanaian party.
Kente Festival.
Yeah.
We can invite you.
Yes, of course. Everything
All
is
Ghanaians
possible.
are there to give this information.
Yes. And we do it for free, That's
everything is for free.
It's for free, yeah.
Oh, that's very interesting. That's very, very interesting. So if we want to call you on the phone, can you give us a telephone contact?
That's the help desk number is for anyone who has any questions on any particular thing. They can call. It works with the voicemail, so they can call 0204083424, and anyone can call on this number anytime because it works with the voicemail method. So someone can call and speaks a message, after the voicemail, and then we will look at the issue. So the volunteers from the Doctors of the World will look at the issue and will call you back, and then help you further with the issue you are having.
And how quick can you have the call back? Because maybe I'm very sick and I call the number, it's just a voicemail. And how soon do you get back to me?
Yeah, I think we have 2 or 3 times a week. We have volunteers at our office who do these issues.
24/7.
No, it's like half a day. They come to us because they have to make the time also, because they are also busy. They are all professionals, so they offer their time for the organization. Yeah. So in that sense, they are really doing a good job.
And when there is really a life-threatening situation, people should call 112, the alarm number. 112.
That is the problem. If I don't have my papers, how do I call 112? Because when you call that number, the first people you see is the police. Yeah. Before even the ambulance will follow. So because what do you do in such a situation?
Yeah, the 112, 112 is of course also if you want to call the police, but you can call the ambulance. Like it's also the number for emergency care. And they're obligated to come immediately as well to your house or your situation where you are. So the ambulance they can take you to the hospital, and they are it's an obligation. Everyone should be helped in that situation.
Okay, Now we have your contact and we know you are there to help undocumented people. If you are undocumented and you are watching us, you have a problem that you really need to go quick to the hospital. Doctors of the World, they say where it's easier to connect and help you is the IMC and the few.
Yes.
Yes.
But of course, if it's really an emergency, you can go to every hospital because you need the care as soon as possible. So if another hospital is closer by, and the ambulance will bring you to that hospital to prevent any further complications. So, and you know, your life comes first.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Well, what we have encountered, which is a very serious issue, is that people are very creative, which is very positive. But sometimes they are creative in a danger way. To give an example, people are ill, they want to go to the hospital, they have a friend, and he or she is documented, and he or she has an insurance, a health insurance. And when they look alike, they borrow that health insurance card from their friend, and they take that card to the hospital, and they pretend to be that person. But this is very dangerous. I really want to underline in this interview that you should never do that, because your friend can have a totally different blood type, and the person has a totally different history regarding his health or her health, and the people from the hospital, they will look into his or her dossier and see you as that person, and on basis of that information the person gets specific treatment, which can even end in death. So I really disrecommend to do this, and it's very important to tell this to your family and your friends and everybody.
Before I let you go, can you give an example of a situation that you have helped? I mean, somebody who is undocumented that you have helped person through this medical care.
Lady came by the office. She also was from Ghana, and she had really problems with her leg. Her leg became big and swollen. We didn't really know what it was. Of course, she had to see the family doctor, but she delayed also because she was feeling pains already for a few days. But she didn't know, like, could I go to a family doctor? Do I have the rights? Do I have to pay? She just didn't have the knowledge on this, and she also felt, she had fears as well to go to the family doctor. So a friend of her luckily brought her to us.
Okay.
So in that sense, that way we could help her to get to the right family doctor. We called a doctor nearby her place where she was living, and we asked if she could be seen by this doctor. And the next day, I think she was able to go there, and she was helped. She also had to go to the hospital for some checks, and that was all possible. So, and later when I got back to her, she said she was really helped. They helped her well, so she was happy about it. So it's all possible, but you just need to know, you have the knowledge, you know.
Yeah.
And we also, doctors of the world, we understand. You know, you're new in the country. For us, it will be the same. If you are new in the country, you don't. It's not that easy to find your way. It's not that you know. It's so.
It's very, 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 very good. Viewers, my God. What do we say? We have to thank Doctors of the World. Veronica, before I leave you, what's your last advice to people watching at this very moment?
Well, first of all, don't forget that it's your right that you have access to health. If people start to talk to you like, yeah, you have no papers, etc., etc., know your right. You are a human being, and every human being has the right to a good medical treatment when needed. So that's very important. And secondly, as a small practical advice, I would like to invite you to look at our website for more information, telephone numbers, and you can call us. And our website is www.doktersvandewereld.org. And I hope you will really understand your position now. I hope our information makes you stronger, and please don't hesitate to come to the offices here in Amsterdam or in Den Haag. And I wish you all the best health of the whole world.
Thank you.
Yes.
Rosa?
Yeah, I should totally agree with this, of course, and I do. And yeah, I think everybody should just know that don't have fears, or don't hold yourself back to go to a family doctor, or to come to us as well for help. So please remember that, and yeah, I hope we could have at least reached more people by this, and then yeah. So thank you very much, Veronica.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
thank you
much
very
for
much.
coming, for this wonderful information. And I mean, as a Christian, all that I can say is God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, viewers, I think you've had a lot of information. Please, don't stay away until it's too late for you to go for help. Doctors of the world are here. Even if you don't have your papers, there's still the possibility for you to have medical care. Don't stay home. Take this advantage and please get help. Thank you very much. I'm Veronica from the Kamp, and I've been talking to Carola and Rosa.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
Keep
you.
watching, and bye for now.